Brawl Stars is a very fun game, but it also can be extremely annoying at times, like when you're just trying to mind your business and you hit a bow mine, which always seems to happen to me. Or when you've been pushing for so long that you forget what time it is and the map switches on you. Bro, I swear it's not my fault I'm on Doug right now, okay? They should have at least warned me that the map switched. But then you get to play your games for the day, and the frustration of hitting bow mines and playing Doug in the wrong map is finally resolved as you get to collect your hard-earned star drops.
Rick.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man.
So you might think, okay, I got some more on the Brawl Pass. You know, maybe I'll get some better luck there. And then, of course, but then it hits you. The Trophy Road, I got one on there. So you go over there, you're excited, you open it up and... But these things are only slightly annoying compared to what's coming up. In fact, these are only in the hot tier and the rage will only get worse from here. Have you ever been sniped from a penny cannon that you didn't know existed? What about being blasted by a Mandy Super from completely off screen? Yeah, me too. Probably too many times, actually. How about a Leon showing up right next to you? Been there, done that, and I give it a 0 out of 10, do not recommend. There's just something particularly annoying about getting killed in such a way where there's nothing that you could have done to prevent it, or in this case, even anticipated it at all. Except the Mandy Super, I probably should have known she was shooting there. Have you ever played with shot delay? You know, like when you take a shot and it comes out like an hour later. It feels like you're playing in slow-mo and you can't hit a single shot, and not only are you missing everything, but it's like you're a bullet magnet where you're unable to dodge any shots as well. And it makes no sense when it happens too, because one game, everything's just perfectly fine. But then, Brawl Stars will put me in a game against a bunch of whatever language those players are. Now, those are the things that were just in the hot tier. So now, let's move to the extra hot tier, where things start going from just being mild annoyances to very annoying. And it's very annoying when I decide to play a thrower, and I'm met with a full team of counters. Kenji, Mortis, Stu, it's like I can't get a break. I'm just over here trying to do my quest. It's not like I want to be playing Tick. Which I kind of do sometimes. So then I switch to a tank. And I'm met with a full team of tank counters. It's like Brawl Stars knows and puts you up against brawlers who counter you. And it is very annoying to play the whole game at a disadvantage. But you know what might be even worse than that? Getting followed around an entire match in solo showdown. And just saying that, I'm pretty sure you instantly had a brawler that came to your mind. But whatever brawler it is, it gets old very fast. And you know as soon as you see it how this game is going to go. You're going to be chased around until either they got you or they push you into somebody else. Like, bro, please just leave me alone. Now, sticking with Solo Showdown, and I know I may get some flack for this next one, but I mean, come on, I don't care how uptight you are, I know that you have been a teamer at least once. But do you know what the worst feeling is? When you spin to try to team, even though you might feel bad for it at the time, it just seems like the play to make. And you find a teammate, so of course you trust your teammate just for them to backstab you at the very first opportunity they get. Okay, now this one is just insanely annoying from start to finish. Even if you have a really good team, you know that the whole game is just going to be an endless cycle of supers on your safe, dealing insane damage and you scrambling to try to make up for it. And by the time you do manage to make a counter push, well, they probably already respawn and they're getting ready to do it all over again. So yes, all you Chuck mains, I will be the one to say it. You are very annoying in Heist, but that's probably how you like it. Now imagine going through your brawlers, checking out all the different mastery rewards you've saved up because you know you got something in mind, and then you accidentally collect some of those credits you were saving. All of that time and work that you put in, just gone to fame. Or even worse, saving something huge like a hypercharged drop, and then in less than a second, it's gone. One mistake, one misclick, and that thing that you've been saving just down the drain. So now you're stuck with a hypercharge you didn't even want, or in worst case, 1,000 coins. Okay, all those extra hot annoyances were some kickers, but now as we get into the crazy hot, they start going from extremely annoying things to just about rage-inducing. And starting us out here, we have trick shotters in Brawl Ball. And no, I don't mean the ones who are actually good at it. I'm talking about those guys who trick shot every single time, no matter the cost, no matter the risk, no matter the time. I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoy a good trick shot just as much as the next guy, but when your team is getting destroyed and you have one chance to score, it is not the time to try a trick shot.
Bro, just put the fries in the bag, bro.
Now this next one, it's happened to me quite a few times, and yeah, it really gets me going. And that's when I can't find my brawler in a ranked match. Like, you had a brawler in mind from the very start, and I mean, you just know that they would be perfect for this match. And then you go to find them in, wait, where are they? I could have sworn they were right there. And despite going through these brawlers countless times before, you just can't find them. Either you pick somebody as fast as you can, probably a horrible choice, or you get kicked out of the game and your honor takes a hit. Bonus annoyance points if you get a suspension from ranked. Up next, and yeah, you knew it was going to be here, I'm talking about bad randoms. Sometimes you just want to kick back and play a few matches and call it a night, but nope. No. These randoms are going to make sure that you either sweat and carry or you lose. And of course, 9 times out of 10, you try your butt off only to get crushed anyways. And after that game, being annoyed, you hop into another match. But it's like the matchmaking just knows how frustrated you are and just wants to punish you. Because we've all had those days when it happens again and again and again. So then you have a dilemma. Just take the L and quit for a while, or hop into the next match and hope it's better, which it probably won't be. But you know what's even worse than getting stuck with bad randoms? Being the bad random yourself. I mean, okay, look, honesty time. We've all been the bad random at one time or another. Doesn't matter how good you are. Doesn't matter how much you don't want to admit it. It happens. At least when the bad random isn't you, you can point the blame at somebody else. But when it's you, yeah, there's no getting around it. You just sucked that game. Plus that little extra sting at the end when all your teammates thumb you up one by one. It's absolute pain, man. Imagine this with me. You're playing solo showdown and you're doing pretty good. Maybe you got some power cubes, maybe even a kill or two, and you feel at least somewhat confident that you can pull out a win this game. So you decide it's probably best to hide out for a while, maybe heal up, find a bush, but then bam! Of course there's a camper waiting for you, and the worst part is they've been in that bush the entire freaking game, just waiting for someone to be unfortunate enough to come their way. And naturally, it had to be you. So now we are finally here, the Inferno Tier, and this tier is saved for those annoyances that just go beyond. And I think it's fitting to start this out with just one of the worst things in the game. You know how it goes. The gas is slowly closing in and you just don't understand why or how there are still that many players alive. And then you see it, like 5 or 6 people just spinning in circles, all refusing to attack each other. And you, being on the outside of this little party, there's really nothing you can do about it, because if you do try to kill them, well, you're just going to end up back in the lobby with 8 less trophies. So you're just spinning there doing nothing until someone lights a fuse, and then just in all the carnage, yeah, you're probably going to be the first one that dies, because that's the way it goes. And again, negative trophies. Now this next one gets my blood boiling just thinking about it. You're playing and you are doing great. Like you're on a roll, like win after win. You just can't stop winning. You see those trophies, they're climbing more and more, and you don't think that this can get any better. That is, of course, until you do finally lose. And I mean, it's just one loss, whatever. It was bound to happen. But then it happens again. And again. And it starts to get old. And as you're getting more and more frustrated, you start to play worse and worse and end up on this just massive tilt until you just have to call it a night and go to bed frustrated. So you lay in your bed, annoyed out of your mind, remembering the trophies that never were. Now, we've already mentioned bad randoms, but let me give you one that's even better, or worse, I should say, and that's the quitters. And not the normal kind. Oh no, the ones who want you to suffer. It only takes one bad moment, one push. Maybe the guy lost his lane. Who knows? Maybe the other team took his gems in gem grab. It doesn't even matter, because now they're mad. And they're going to punish the rest of their team by standing in a corner, spamming the thumbs down button, and occasionally shooting, just, so they don't disconnect. If you're going to throw a tantrum like a 2-year-old, at least let your bot play for you. Did you know to fully max out a brawler with everything costs 17,765 gold? steep. And the annoying part is when you were saving up for a very specific upgrade, like a star power or a hypercharge, and you come up just a few gold short. You've already done your grinding for the day. There's nothing left to open, but you're searching around for masteries, anything that would just get you a little bit more gold. But yeah, nothing. So all you can really do is just log off and come back tomorrow and hope that you get what you need to finally get that upgrade. And that is super annoying and frustrating to deal with. And finally, topping this out as the most annoying thing in Brawl Stars is just the ranked experience in general. Bad randoms, losing all your elo, receiving horrible rewards. Yeah, you know the frustration I'm talking about. You've been there before, and when you do start to get frustrated, things only get worse as you keep queuing in, keep playing, tilted out of your mind, raging at your terrible teammates, and slowly just watching your elo bar dwindle down to nothing.
What are you doing? Oh my God!
I can feel my blood pressure rising just talking about it, so yeah, I'm done. What annoys you in Brawl Stars?